Here are 5 major changes I believe Riot needs to make in order to help Valorant out badly. Some of them I have mentioned before, some of them I have not, but what sparks the original video idea here is the release of the latest act. So when Act 2 came out, we all got minor reset, we all got placed just a little bit lower, and we move on with our life. That is the bulk of this act, and that's where the problem is. Other than the latest skins, there was no new content at all. There was zero. There was nothing. There was nothing except a new battle pass and skins. That is a content update for Valorant. No. That is an entire act update for Valorant. Acts are like 3 months of waiting, and that is an update that signifies a new act, a battle pass, and some skins. So the first thing Riot needs to change is more substantial updates per act. Now, yes, sometimes these would be balance changes. I've went over these lightly before. I think Riot could make room to be more aggressive with balancing and patch changes. Yes, maybe some people will be overpowered, maybe some people won't, but I got overwhelmingly positive response from you guys when you heard me say that it is okay when something is broken for a little while if it shifts the meta radically and changes up the pacing of the game, right? I'd like to see a little bit more Astra. I'd like to see ISO viable. I'd like to see Harbor played more to change up the smoke meta. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of you agree. When I say these, even if you don't play those agents, you're like, yeah, but it would be fun if it changed up the game. Valorant's main attraction is its agents, and I don't feel they're utilized to their fullest potential because things aren't, like, they're kind of balanced too well, but then some people are just too weak. So some more significant balance changes would go a long way. New game modes, casual game modes, maybe just add to the rotation game modes, and then every act cycle it up a lot. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean every act new game mode. That's impossible. But I'm just throwing out a few things that Riot can do to make each act feel more substantial, because that would go a long way. Now, this actually ties perfectly into point number 2, because the reason this act update wasn't very substantial is because they are saving it for Madrid. And when it comes to Madrid, what's happening there is with Pro Play, they're going to release our latest agent. Now, yes, agents are super hyped. I cannot wait to see this agent. It just sounds so fun. I cannot wait. I love new agents coming to Valorant. They spice up the game more than anything else possibly can. So hype, I'm very excited for that. However, as you can tell, instead of it coming out with a new act, what's happening is everyone's going to Madrid, and it's later this month, by the way. There's a whole month ahead still. It's the end of March, but still everyone will be in Madrid, and they're going to bundle it with the pro scene. So number 2 is reduce Valorant's dependence on pro play. I know some people here, you guys all bought your classics. You're cheering on your favorite team in Madrid. Valorant needs a pro scene. Valorant is built for the pro scene. The pro scene is still pretty cool. The players are cool. The teams are cool. The culture is pretty good. That it's not hating on pros. It's not hating on pros. It's just that Riot's clear dependence on pro play is so damn high to the point that they're like, yo, we're going to save most new agent releases and bundle it with our big events to promote our big events. Like that's what they do, right? You want to see the newest agent get released or like kind of get teased and stuff? Be watching the pro scene. You know, watch, even if you don't care about the pro scene, if you want to see what's coming to your favorite game, watch the pro scene, right? It's like forced advertisement for their pro play, and there's nothing completely wrong with that. It's just that the dependence is so high, right? Valorant would prefer to release Act 2 with 0 content minus skins and just save everything to tie it with pro play. Also, balancing. The first point I made, more radical balancing to change up the meta, same idea. It is more tame because it's connected to pro play too aggressively. So that's number 2, reduce Valorant's dependence on pro play. Thing is, variety is the spice of life, right? So in my opinion, number 3 is change how map rotations work. I suggest 2 main ideas. One, some people are saying like, let us choose maps and kind of more like CS2. I don't know if I love that. So I don't know if I agree with it personally. So I'm going to not include that. But 2 options I see is 1, remove the map restrictions. I don't like how now we can go 8 months without playing a single map. That hurts, dude, because Valorant's map pool helps variety. It hurts that for like 8 months out of a year, I may not see a map, and a new agent will not see a map, right? Certain agents have never seen the light of day on a map because of the map rotation. And map rotation adds a lot of variety. Now, Riot's number 1 reasoning over and over is that too much maps make it too hard for new players to get into the game, which is fucking hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. That is hilarious because unrated and all your other modes allow multiple maps anyway. And while they're leveling up to level 20, what are they doing? What are they doing? They're playing the other maps. They're playing the full map pool anyways, right? That doesn't... What? I don't get it. I don't get it. Does it help reduce strain on ranked? Maybe, but for the average player who's just grinding, we'll eventually all learn the maps. I know the maps. Most of you, actually, 99% of you watching know the maps. Or if you're watching this niche of a video of me complaining, it means you know the maps, right? And the fact that you could rotate through multiple maps at a wide variety is much more refreshing while grinding ranked. I don't really grind ranked, so knock on wood, I'm okay. But I also see my friends grinding ranked. Some of them are streamers grinding for like 6 hours a day. And I see the same gameplay over and over and over. It would be great to just add all the maps back and allow some variety, or at the very least increase the map pool total by 2. Because Valorant maps are going to continue to be added. We already have a teaser for the next map coming. So since the map pool is going to keep increasing, at the very least, please increase the amount of maps that are available to us, because the current map, it's very small. It can be bigger. We're not dumbasses, okay? It can be bigger. We can take on a couple more maps, all right? That's my personal opinion. That is number 3. Improve the amount of maps within the game, or the map rotation system. Improve it overall. Now, admittedly, the next 2 you have heard me complain about before, so I do apologize, but I'll try to keep them somewhat brief. 1, improve cosmetic value, mainly better the battle pass. I can't say too much on premium skins, right? I do complain a little bit, like $87 for a skin bundle, and it's hard to objectively compare 8700 with 7100. The latest skins were fire, right? But they don't even have a unique reload animation. Why does Prime have a cooler reload animation for 7100 VP? You know what I mean? So it's hard to comparably understand Valorant's bundle value, but at the same time, it is their premium skin line. That's how they make the bulk of their money for a free game. So I do complain, but they don't like completely piss me off, right? They're not the same as content droughts in which it's harming the player base directly, okay? So yes, a little bitter, but doesn't harm the player base that hard. However, the battle pass does. I have complained before, the battle pass needs some improvements ASAP, right? The latest skin bundle that is in the game but not in the shop yet, it'll rotate into the following shop update, which are those new gold skins. I can't recall their name. Like those, bro, those should have been the premium battle pass, right? And then people would have loved the battle pass. They'd have been, yo, that's clean for a battle pass skin, instead of, ew, who's buying this skin from the shop? So improve the battle pass's value. It has been years, literally 4 years since Valorant's initial release. 4 years. It is okay. I promise you it is okay for a game to improve. And the battle pass has been lacking since the start. Most of us agree. It's had some great hits, but for the most part, it lacks act over act. So it's time to improve it. Just improve it. Maybe more levels, maybe the way you level it up, improve the skin lines, maybe add something new that you can get only in the battle pass. It is okay to give the consumer more value if they've spent 4 years playing your game. Why am I clapping? That just makes me seem sassy and cringe. I'm sorry, but it's my thought process. It is genuinely my thought process. Now, for the 5th and final thing, expand rewards that are grindable and give players reason to grind. This one, super quick. Obviously, more ranked rewards, increase the ranked rewards, increase what you can get, give players a reason to show things off. I think the thumbnail will use like gold guns. If I completely just get 1,000 headshot kills with the sheriff, depending on my rank, give me a silver gun that kind of tints this gun silver, tints the gun gold, tints the gun platinum. I don't mean by ranks, like maybe iron to gold, 1,000 headshots in that elo over my entire lifetime, I get like a silver tint on the gun, or a very cool silver tint special buddy that only happens during a select period of the act or episode. Same idea, from like plat to ascendant, 1,000 headshots, give me that. Same idea. You know what I mean? Like something cool. Just something cool. It doesn't have to be that specific, because headshots only, maybe people will try sheriff only, which could throw the game. It doesn't have to be that specific, but something cool. I'm hoping when I'm spitting these ideas, it's churning your brain, because my brain won't always churn the best ideas. All I know is concepts, and it's not really my place to give a perfect idea. It's the developer's place, right? They know the stats. They have all the numbers behind the scenes. They know how many people are picking and playing what, and how players react. They have the data to understand the mentality and emotions on how players interact with Valorant. I don't, so I can't make a perfect marketable idea, but they can. I can spitball ideas and they can turn them into something really, really good. Give people an incentive to grind. That is the 5th thing. If these 5 changes made it to Valorant, outside of radical changes like complete custom options and a ton of other things, just these 5 changes would help Valorant a ton. I'll throw a 6th bonus, improve the rank system. It's a little bit garbage. A lot of people are complaining alongside me. The ranked reset hasn't been working great. When I threw that out in a video, a lot of you completely agreed with me, so I'm glad I wasn't the only one suffering a little bit when it comes to rank. The ranked resets have made the rank system an entire mess. Ranks are all over the place. People aren't even filling the top slots, and that's just because it's not worth grinding. Anyways, let me know what you think. I know I went on a yapathon. Okay, bye.